That being said, when I first met you back in 21, when I had my first trip pretty much to Dubai, like I was amazed by how you guys just really welcomed me into this circle, and it was really cool. And you and Chris and Crypto Kid and everybody was just really cool. And you guys invited me to a bunch of things, and I was just like, wow. And you guys were supporting each other. You weren't hating on each other. And a lot of this YouTube drama that goes on out there, you guys weren't doing any of that. And I was like, wow, these guys are special. You guys are on a really cool vibe here. And I'm just wondering, do you think that's you guys? Is that just kind of the vibe that you guys create? Is that why that's happening? Do you think that's a crypto thing? I don't know.
I don't know. I think we're just like a good group of friends.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we're just lucky that we found good people around us that have same mindset. And I think that's probably the most important thing, that you find people that are on the same wavelength. Because again, everything is energy, and so is our body and mind and spirit and everything. So people will connect on different levels depending on the frequency. And I think it's important to just choose friends that vibrate on the same frequency. Someone you don't vibe with doesn't mean that it's a bad person, but just another frequency. It's like different radio stations that don't really connect. And I think we just have to think like that and surround ourselves with those people. And then we have a good vibe.
You know, both you and Chris have a really strong yet unique vibe, but a super positive, high energy vibe. And I don't think it's a coincidence that both of you guys continue to have success in this market. You guys are super grounded, regardless of what they see you flashing. You guys are super grounded people. And I think that's why you continue to be successful. I think if it was all going to your head, I think it's only a matter of time before the world rewards that with some,
maybe
extra challenges.
How do you get out of a rat race? How do you create wealth not only for yourself, but also for the generations to come after?
I am absolutely amazed with the quality of companies that we're getting exposure to.
We go on to Zoom calls with the innovators and the folks who are building new applications in metaverse, blockchain, artificial intelligence, decentralized finance.
What's going on, everybody? Thumbs up if you can see me.
We are focusing on early stage investment.
And the quality of people that we're getting exposure to, whether it be Dan Tapiero with 1RT, Jason Ma from Open, Yatsu from Animoca.
It's been a phenomenal experience thus far. It has far exceeded my expectations.
We are focusing on cutting edge technologies.
I view it now as the best investment I've ever made. The upside, I view, is unlimited.
And as a retail investor, I would never get this exposure anywhere else outside of Investment Club.
See you in the Investment Club.
Maybe. But actually, the last bull market, I felt like it was getting a bit to my head. So I will really use that as a lesson, because I was getting a bit euphoric and I was thinking, like I am the best investor in the world, like I'm making so much money, okay, looking at my net worth, like wow, like thinking like, I was even there's actually a funny video clip from, I think I was in Fox News or I was in CNBC or something, when they asked me some question about Charlie Munger, and they asked like, why do you think Charlie Munger is wrong about Bitcoin? And my answer was literally because he's old and boring. Live TV in front of the whole US audience,
But you're right, though. There's some truth in that, right?
I mean, yes, but that's like peak euphoria,
Yeah, that's true. There's a little truth in that. I talked to Dan Tapiero. He's a old school macro investor, runs a bunch of big funds, and he invests in the space. And he just said, Brian, the single biggest determination of whether someone gets Bitcoin or not is not their education, it's not their wealth, it's not the country they were born in, it's their age. And he said it like 55 is like the cutoff. If you're older than that, you could be the Warren Buffetts and the Mungers of the world, but if you never grew up in a digital world, it's really hard for you. Yeah. And if you're younger than that, like my son is 8 years old, man, he's got more digital assets than you. He's on Roblox and he's trading and all this stuff. So, I know what you mean. That's peak euphoria, but you might have been onto something as well.
Yeah, because if you look at it from that interview, I think that was close to the peak bull market. My net worth is down like 90%, and I'm sure he's still fine. So
it's a lesson.
So yeah, that was a lesson. Look, I think it was a funny clip, but I think in the bull market, even I get carried away. And this bull market, I'm gonna really try to stay really grounded, and realize that I'm very fortunate to have what I have, and that I could lose it all, I could make it all. Money comes, money goes. It shouldn't change who I am as a person. It shouldn't change my my respect to other people or anything like this, you know, because I know that many crypto people, they really do get carried away. And I have close friends that actually, you know, they show some bad sides, you know, when they get into that mindset, and like they might be a bit disrespectful there, or like, you know, these small details that kind of add up to just, you know, the fact that they're now flying too high. And I've been there as well, so I want to always feel grounded now. Yeah.
Constantly learning. Yeah.
Constantly learning.
I remember 21 in that altcoin season where I had a few people around me that were like talking about how they're these great traders. Now, luckily I had traded on Wall Street, and I was like, trader, bro, all you did is buy things, you know, and in this market, and you made some money. That's not a trader. Like, that's just, you're at the right place at the right time. And then of course, sooner than later, it all went down. So I always remember having that perspective.
Hey, I know investing in crypto is scary. It takes a real leap of faith because there are so many scams, rug pulls, and bad actors out there. It's a dangerous business, which is why 95% of people lose all their money. Well, that's why I created the London Real Investment Club, so you can access the hottest deals on the planet and use the crypto bull market to create the generational wealth that you deserve. Join my team of over 100 people from around the world that are making millions of dollars behind the scenes investing in blockchain, AI, Web3 games, DeFi, Bitcoin, and more. Don't miss out. Click the link below to book a call with one of my team now. But hurry, this bull market will end soon.
I know investing in crypto can be scary. That's why you gotta join the investment club. Pull the trigger. Let's do this.